the horror. That House of Horrors match. Hey gang, Payback is over with. Wow, I'm at a loss for words. I'm trying to think of something to say, and I'm really at a loss of words. No Universal title match, no WWE title match, no Intercontinental title match, a few title changes, and a main event that I think we all know where it's going to go for the next pay-per-view from Raw. So let's get to the results of Payback. Starting off with Enzo and Big Cass against Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows on the pre-show. And your winners, Enzo and Big Cass. The opening match was for the U.S. title between Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho, your winner, and new U.S. champion Chris Jericho. So we're going to see Jericho go to SmackDown. The Cruiserweight title was on the line as Neville took on Austin Aries, your winner, by disqualification, Austin Aries. The tag team titles were on the line as the Hardy Boys took on Cesaro and Sheamus, and your winners, and still the tag team champions, the Hardy Boys. And Bayley defended the women's title in her hometown against Alexa Bliss, but unfortunately the Cinderella story does not end well as Alexa Bliss becomes the new Raw Women's Champion. Seth Rollins took on Samoa Joe. I know I'm not exactly doing this in exact order, but yeah. But your winner, Seth Rollins. And then there was the House of Horrors match. No WWE title on the line as Randy Orton took on Bray Wyatt in an exciting two-part match, but Bray Wyatt won it. And the main event between Roman Reigns, Braun Strowman, no big stipulation on the line, and your winner was Braun Strowman. Okay. Enzo, Big Cass, Anderson Gallows. Hopefully they're going to stop this rivalry. It's pretty much gone on way too long. Chris Jericho defeating Kevin Owens for the U.S. title. Quite a surprise. It means Kevin Owens is going to have to go back to Raw, and Jericho's going to go on SmackDown, but how long he's going to hold the title for, I don't know, but hopefully his Fozzy tour dates will not get too much in the way. Austin Aries defeating Neville by disqualification. Not a big shock there. I mean, from what I've read, it was a pretty good match and very competitive. But yeah, Neville he is jacked. I'm sorry. For a guy who's supposed to be a cruiserweight, he looks big. You guys remember Tyler Rex? Probably not. We'll move on. The Hardy Boys keeping the tag titles from Cesaro and Sheamus, and then afterwards Cesaro and Sheamus do a big heel turn, which honestly I think a lot of us pretty much saw it coming, and Cesaro and Sheamus now are probably going to be, God, those outfits that came out in, that was weird. But Cesaro and Sheamus now heels. Not a big surprise, I don't think. I think a lot of people saw that one coming. Alexa Bliss defeating Bayley to become the first ever Raw and SmackDown Women's Champion. Not at the same time, of course. They make a big deal of this, and I'm thinking, yeah, but back when the women's title and the Divas title was still around, people made a big deal out of that, so... But honestly, I guess I'm kind of glad that Alexa Bliss was the first one to ever do that, because, let's face it, she can prove that you don't have to be related to the right people to really get any kind of championship belt. You guys know who I'm talking about, right? Okay. But Alexa Bliss, first Raw and SmackDown Women's Champion, so that's pretty cool. But again, beating Bayley in her own hometown, that wasn't really a surprise either, honestly. I mean, I think it always seems like every time they do a pay-per-view or a Raw or a SmackDown from somebody's hometown, they always make them look bad. So, yeah. Seth Rollins defeating Samoa Joe. Pretty good back and forth style match. These two put on a heck of a match, and I still think it should be considered probably a match that I think hopefully a lot of people really paid a lot of attention to and really enjoyed. The House of Horrors match. Oh my God. When they said they pre-taped the first half of it, I thought, well, it could be good. No. For the longest time, I was always trying to find quite possibly the worst wrestling match that any promotion hyped up and put out there. I've always thought Extreme Elimination Chamber was bad. I thought, well, I don't know. I don't know if it's quite as bad as the Graveyard match between the Demon and Vampiro back in 2000, I believe it was, but this cuts it pretty doggone close. But I don't know. If you can think of anything worse than this match, leave me a comment down below. And Braun Strowman defeating Roman Reigns. I think those two are going to go at it again at Extreme Rules. And I think we all know what match it's going to be. It's going to definitely be an ambulance match. Because that always puts butts in seats and gets pay-per-view buys. Making these two the main event, it just really makes me wonder, why? I mean, it was brutal and everything like that, but no matter how much Reigns was taking punishment, the crowd just would not get behind him. So, yeah. So there you guys have it, the results and the rant on Payback. Overall, I would give this a kind of rating. I don't know. I think it seemed to have some really good matches leading up to the House of Horrors Part 2 encounter. And really, honestly, it's really just some name they slapped on there just to get people interested, and it just turns out to be a no-holds-barred, no-DQ style match. So, no biggie. All right, I want to give you guys some shout-outs, some channels I hope you guys will go check out. Several of these guys are doing their Payback thoughts, and a couple of these guys actually did a reaction video to the event, and a lot of these guys, really hope you guys will go check them out and subscribe to them. So please go check out the following if you would: Will's World, Danny Knightmare, Best in the World Productions, Skinslip, he did a Payback thoughts video, WhatCulture Wrestling, Rayne Q, Slat Rock Wrestling, WRESTLELAMIA, Gordon Maston, Wrestling with Regret, Christian Maracle, WrestleManiac 1130, One True Fan, Rassle Reel, Sammy Guevara, Colt Cabana, Tomer Hannon 15, WCPW, YaBoyCompton, Matt Jerishow, Trader Jack 641, RADPROEmbryonix, hockeymaskguy, George Redcorn, a lot of names here, but hopefully you guys will go check them out. Leeflix, NorCal ProWrestling, RF Video 1, Title Match Wrestling, Highspots, World Famous Flea Market, Jim Cornettes Talking Sense, Richard Land, SpotShowWrestling, The Wrestling Collector, GFW Wrestling, Kayfabe Commentaries, Impact Wrestling, Ring of Honor Wrestling, Hayden Huffman, Mark Boy 316, Controversial Wrestling Shoots, Jose M Garcia, and TCW Wrestling Online. Wow. I enjoy doing this stuff, folks, and I really hope you guys will go check out those channels. And, of course, if you like my videos, always feel free to subscribe. And let me know in the comments below, did you have a favorite match from Payback, or did you think the whole thing sucked? Just asking. I'll see you guys next time around, and thanks for watching. God bless you all, and please go check out those channels. Till next time, as always, stay strong and rock on.